The eyes of the football world descended on Sunday to see the presentation of Lionel Messi and Sergio Busquets at DRV PNK Stadium in Fort Lauderdale. An event that was previously called the Unveil, set for July 16th. Shortly after Inter Miami announced the signing of Lionel Messi across their social media handles, the event became known as La Presentación. By 9 p.m., fans and reporters were able to get into the stadium. The fans particularly given a lot of color with their barbecues, tailgating, singing songs, just having a party in the parking lot. The media check-in line was long. Just to give you an example, I got there at 3:30. I was able to get into the building around 5 o'clock, with the lines just getting longer. As soon as you walk in, there was various odes to Messi, one being this painted on the wall, Me Siento, the same style of spray paint that was in the announcement video, and that Jorge Mas posted on his Twitter when the deals for Messi and Busquets were getting closer. The Messi number 10 jerseys were already on sale, but in limited quantities for people, as well as stages set up for entertainment with DJ Bresh was set to perform. From my view in the stadium, I was able to see the new stands that were added at DRV PNK Stadium, looking much better than they had previously a few days ago. Keep in mind, these were stands that Inter Miami used and took from what was the Formula 1 event at Hard Rock Stadium. Here inside, you can see the stage set and everything looking like it's going to be ready. But about 20 minutes later, there was a weather delay with harsh, severe weather threatened. Thunder, lightning, wind, large amounts of rain coming down upon DRV PNK Stadium. There were even questions asked if the event was going to continue that same day. As you can see here, the amount of rain that came down was tremendous. The staff started covering all the pyrotechnics, the lights, just to make sure that everything would be able to go on later on. It wasn't until about an hour, a little bit over an hour, that the thing started to move again, and the staff started to unwrap the paper that had covered all the pyrotechnics. When David Beckham, Jose, and Jorge Mas went out to see what was going on, and even take some pictures with some fans that were down there. It wasn't until 8 o'clock p.m. that images of Lionel Messi and his family entering DRV PNK Stadium, as well as Busquets, his wife, and his kids. Despite plans changing due to the rain and having the artists come on and out after the players were unveiled, lights went off and only the ambient light was on, pyrotechnics was on, and the hosts were down there ready to get started. Some fireworks there to even start the show, with MLS crews there at the bottom on the left, either in Spanish and in English on that left-hand side. Fans started to roar as Jorge Mas and David Beckham made their way to talk to the MLS crew before finishing their interview and retreating back to the stage. As Jorge and Jose Mas were out there, and David Beckham as well, David Beckham was given the mic to give a few words to the fans. And he started out giving thanks for having them there, saying that it was a very emotional night for him. This was his dream all along when he joined MLS, and when he finally had his club in Miami to bring the best players. With fans chanting for Messi and Busquets. Sergio Busquets was the first one to come out and greet the fans in English and say how thankful and excited he was to join the club and the project. Then Jorge Mas got on the mic and said this. Then the moment everybody was waiting for. Lionel Messi walked out, then was handed number 10, La Rosa Negra, followed by saying that he was thankful that he had felt the love from the people in Miami. They've already made his family feel at home. He's excited to stay competitive and join this project, a project that looked very interesting from the start. He's excited to get things started, and then hinted at even playing against Cruz Azul on Friday, July 21st in the Leagues Cup. With the fireworks going off, it's the first time that Lionel Messi enters DRV PNK Stadium as an Inter Miami player, greeting La Familia. This is him here when he gets on the mic and addresses the crowd. In what was a quick 15 minutes of Messi at max, there was then a brief pause where the musician would come out. But then Lionel Messi appeared again while the music was going on in the background. His kids playing in the pitch. The pitch at DRV PNK Stadium where he's expected to score a bunch of goals in the coming years. Then just as quickly as it started, it had come to an abrupt end. Later coming out on Messi's Instagram post on Monday saying that many things had changed due to the rain, but that overall he's appreciative of the welcome. With all eyes now with that debut on the 21st of July, it was supposed to be a press conference today, the 17th. That was canceled for unknown reasons. The open training session set on Tuesday that the club will live stream throughout the world for everybody to see. A new era has descended upon Inter Miami, and a new era has descended upon MLS. The fans leaving content that they got to see the number 10, hopeful of a future where they make the playoffs, and then sky is the limit when you have Lionel Messi, where a football god has decided to take the next steps in his career.